see.
All right, guys, we are in game 2 then, and Chris again in Celts. Obviously, yellow called a re last time. Chris is here in the blue playing as the Celts. Yellow is in the red playing as the Mongols. And we saw last time yellow tried to go across and lame. Both players had bad maps. Yellow possibly called the re as well because he had an unsuccessful laming attempt. We think it's going to happen again. I think he's going to try and
Yeah,
lame
but look at
again.
his map now, man. Look at his
Yeah.
map now. Yeah,
Ugh.
nice re there, yellow.
this
Nice re there,
this is
buddy.
probably
Why
this
you
is
don't call
probably
rees.
worse. This is probably
No,
worse, actually.
probably. This is definitely worse.
Hey, I mean,
Look at that. Look at that disgusting gold on the hill at the
the one
front.
thing though, the
The
one
wood
thing that's good,
lines.
the one thing that's good is he's going to find all his sheep right away. He's now found them, so we know he's going to go across and lame.
Okay,
Where
Mr.
is
Glass Half Full. There we go.
I?
He's found his sheep. Congratulations.
Really,
I think
really.
Chris has a pretty. Yeah, really. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm Mr. Glass half full, while you're Mr. like Glass has nothing in it ever.
Glass
And
90% empty. Yeah.
and yeah, Chris's boards. I want to find Chris's boards because we need to see if this laming is going to be successful. There is one on the right, actually. He's found the one in the back. I guess we'll see where yellow chooses to go. But yeah, Chris's map is much better. He's the gold on the back. He also has the wood line much closer to the TC, and he's wood lines on the back as well, and on the right.
And look at yellow. He's gone to the wrong side of the map to go and lane.
Yeah.
And I think Chris's that boar might be hard to lame in the Oasis there. Might be a bit hard unless he gets the
Yeah.
one at the back.
Yellow's getting close. I kind of want to see yellow pull it off, to be honest, just because of the fact he has a horrible map here. Either way, let's talk a little bit about the civilizations again. It does look like Chris is going to pull this in now. It will be, oh yeah, board's going to be problematic. Look at that. Chris is going all the way back.
Yeah, he didn't
but
really. It's tough to take when it's around the lake and the trees
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like you really got to make sure it's following. and
I've seen
he's doing
players
it
in
now.
situations like this. I've seen players when they were goths actually kill the boar out there because
Yeah.
yeah. Mongols have a really good early game, guys, so I think that in the early game, yellow's going to have the advantage with the fast hunt. Once the game gets into the late game, I think Chris is going to have a bit of an advantage just because of the eco bonus of Celts, but this map, I don't know, there's a lot of hills. I don't see really...
You know,
It's hard to say. It's really hard to speculate.
yellow
oh, but look!
actually might lane this boar. Yeah, he's going into the back board.
Oh, in the...
Yep.
Oh, he's going to find it. There's no way
You know
he's
he's
just
gonna
going to
do it.
pass this.
You know
Yeah.
he's gonna do it.
You got
You're
it.
gonna run
Are
right
you-
past it.
I wonder if he's going to notice it now, and he's just going to run right past it. Wow, he is a peaceful Mongol player. What in the world? All that hype for nothing. Thank you,
Yeah.
Yellow. Thank you for disappointing us.
Like he obviously went forward pretty quickly to lane. Like why else?
Yeah,
Your Mongols, why your deer are pushable somewhat.
yeah.
Why not push those in? So
I wonder if he just was paying attention to something else, because at this point, he's still looking, and he obviously came forward in the previous game that he read, like you said. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you think we are going to be seeing anything other than a drush from Chris? Because we're getting about the 18-19 Vil mark from Chris. He could build a barracks.
I think we're gonna see a drush, and yeah, the villager's coming forward. She's gonna lay down a barracks.
Yeah. He
Oh.
has a lot on wood here as well in the stragglers, which indicates he is going to be going for the drush
You
because
see
he'll
that
be building some
cute little
farms
maneuver he tried to pull near his lumber camp?
with the house.
Tried to lay
Yep.
a house down to get yellow to run into his TC.
Yeah, I
That's
did see
cute,
that.
Chris. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. And he's walling up beside the barracks as well.
But look at the time from 19 Vils. Very fragile, but very fast from Yellow.
Yeah.
But
So
honestly,
is he gonna go right into scouts then? I guess.
he's definitely going into scouts. But
Yeah.
the question is he going to be able to do anything? Chris's map, he can wall all across the front. He has to know the quick time is going to come from Yellow. He's going to wall on the right and the left. Honestly, the scouts aren't going to be here by the
Yeah,
time
it's gonna
these
be
walls
walled by
are.
the time he gets.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the only potential thing which I can't see Chris doing is leaving a hole in that oasis. But it looks like, yeah, he's just gonna wall right past it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to leave anything up to chance. Gonna wall right there, and all the other walls are gonna be completed. And yellow, if you go up on, 19 villagers, you better make sure you're doing something in feudal age. Like
It's
this,
it's really, really fragile. You're not going to be able to really do all that much if the scouts don't work. You're going to have to. Some players are going to think that they need to go even more aggressive then. And I don't know if that will work. If you look, the resources, the golds, and the stone are on the back from Chris. If he needs defensive towers, if he needs to transition into archers, which is often seen in Celts and 1v1s. Also another wood line. So I think Chris is going to be pretty content with this. And he's actually going with
oh, the
another palisade.
drush coming in. Here's a play for Ra. The drush coming in. He might trap a villager.
That one chick is actually trapped. Look at this.
Yeah, she's done for it. Yeah, she's dead.
Wow,
You're dead.
this is successful drush already. And that other villager actually could have been focused down there as well. But it looks like Chris is just content with idling more eco, and yellow is, he is just doing an awful job at dealing with this. Look at the villagers, all idled. He's gone up on 19, and he has 4 of them. 1 of them lost, and 4 of them now idled. Awful,
He's gonna
awful
use
start
3
for yellow.
villagers to kill that militia. The last militia. Okay.
Oof.
Seems a bit strange. And Chris is double walling now.
Yeah.
Big plays, Ra. Big plays. This is what we wanted to see, right? This is
Yeah.
what we wanted.
It's smart.
But,
This is a
like-
smart decision. I mean, he's up against Mongols who have a very strong early game. He's going up on 29 vills, and he's setting up his eco to get up to the castle age. Kind of expected that he would do the drush and try and to stay safe from the early game with the Mongols here. Yellow is housed. So not only did he lose a villager, he had to do like a panic house with 2 villagers. This is not looking good. He is sending 2 forward though, Dave, as he's found the walls with a couple scouts. Do you think he's going to build a tower?
I don't know.
It has to be.
It's,
If you look at his wood count, it has to be a tower on the wood line he sees. I don't think it's worth it though, honestly. I mean, you're going to probably see Chris very content with just relocating his wood line onto the back. There's a tower. Does Chris see this tower? He does not
Yeah, he must
see the tower.
He must see it. No, from the house? He doesn't see it?
No, he does
What?
not see it. Nope,
What?
he does not. That house does not have supersonic
Oh
vision.
my god.
Nope.
Okay, well, he's gonna lose that one wood line.
Oh,
He's
wow,
putting
he's
a lumber
relocating
camp
now.
at the back.
He had to have been
so-
palisade scanning. Yeah, he was probably scanning with the palisades because now he knows what's up and he's going back. So like I said, he's probably content with that. Keep in mind, yellow is idling 2 vills as this happens. But look at the palisades.
Yeah,
around
it's a
the
nice
mill.
little foraging colony there. He's
Yep.
gonna wall it, and he's gonna leave one gap. So he's gonna, Yellow's gonna think he's in. Yellow's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm into Chris's base." Nope.
Oh man.
That's cute, man. That's cute. That's a nice
Yeah.
little fortress he's got brewing there.
Looks like a battle arena. They're just gonna take the forge bushes out and then fight. Anyway, Chris is setting up his eco quite well. If you look at his gold, he actually has a lot on gold, but that's because he's going to be going archers. Does he have the blacksmith yet? He does not. So I do think that the relocation of the wood line has stalled him a little bit. He's being stubborn with these berries because he needs the food. I think that's why he's staying out here. You notice he's sending the weak vills in once they get, too weak. And he's going to need the blacksmith now, so I'm waiting for him. Oh, but look what yellow's doing. He's walling in Chris on the left-hand side.
Yep.
With stone walls.
He is walling him in, and what's the is he gonna wall the entire basin?
Oh,
I mean, Chris has 2 golds in
I
there. He
mean-
can sit in there all day. As Celts.
I don't know, but
some
I
siege
still, it's different. It's different. That's why it excited me. I'm sorry, guys. Chris is up now. He has got the blacksmith.
By the way,
he's going with archers.
Amit Kumar, or however you say that, I did respond to you. It's in the title. It's casted by T90 Official, which is Tristan over here, and then me, who's Vicious Marauder.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, look at the vills on the left-hand side. I think deleting the palisades now is Chris. He's coming out. He's going to try and pick off these vills. He also had a spear here to pick off
wall
2
completed.
of these
Yeah.
scouts, and yellow is just making himself look silly. I mean, it's would have if he won the game with such an attempt, it would have been fantastic. But now he's just this just looks stupid. And oh, but look at this goal. This goal just looks awful.
Wow, tell us how you really feel, man. Come on now.
It's just a joke, man.
This is so stupid. God.
Yeah.
I can't believe you, Yellow.
This
Like,
is
come on, man. He's behind when he couldn't do any damage at 19 villager up. I mean,
okay, Mr. Glass Never Fool. Come on now.
I'm just saying, like, he's trying something different. It didn't work out.
I know.
But
No,
at
I
least he's
like
trying
it. I like
something
it.
different.
It was obviously a joke. So we have archers coming out. Look at Chris not completing this one range. He's sending the villager away. Still not making the range. And still not making the range. I think he's got to close the walls. He knows that there's skirmishers on that hill now. Okay. Interesting developments there. Chris is now up in the castle age. Is he gonna go for a TC right away and just be content with booming here? You had said that obviously Pelt good boom sieve and Chris has lots of resources back here. I think he's gonna do that.
And it's just gonna get wider and wider, the margin, especially after he lays down another TC, but hasn't done that as of yet.
Yep. That wood eco in the back is really bad. I think he should definitely place a TC maybe in the back corner. I hate to say that, but that corner is probably best because it's flat.
I'd say, you know what? I'd say between the wood and the gold. I mean, like, people always talk about BUA TCs or whatever, but you're only missing out on good farms if you put it there, yeah.
Somewhere around there. But right now, he's actually gone up with what looks to be a pretty fragile eco. Look at this, he still hasn't gotten up another TC. He actually doesn't have that many farms to keep his main TC running. He doesn't have crossbow or bodkin arrow. And meanwhile, look at Yellow's eco. He has ranges, and of course Mongols do often go crossbow as well. So he's going to be going crossbows. He will probably click up shortly, and he's also stonewalling at home. And good stone walls in my opinion as well. So I think Yellow is relatively okay.
Coming up from Chris. So I don't think Chris is interested in a full boom at this point, and he does have a lot of gold, and his wood economy is looking better by the second here, so he's gonna be able to, I think he's gonna be able to produce a mangonel right away, and then get the crossbows going forward. And Yellow's gonna have to be careful until he hits castle age, I think.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. I think these crossbows alone are not going to be enough to cause Yellow some problems. He has 2 towers, and also he has skirms and some archers here. But he does need to buy himself some time. He's also being very wise, I think, in putting some towers on his wood lines, though it is delaying his eco. Yellow needs some time. They're almost level on vills, and I'm still interested as to why we are seeing Chris not put up a TC. I mean, he's really delaying himself here going with the Siege Workshop. I don't understand it. He's like a 1 TC pushes Celts, going with another Mangonel. Maybe that one Mangonel will go after the watchtower here because that's really delaying some space here for farms and wood. But
you know, he might want to secure the map before he puts a TC down. He might want to put it on a better wood spot, to be honest, because that's the only resource looking really bad for him at the moment, as far as in that little base of his. So maybe he wants to push out game map control and then put a TC down somewhere.
I think Chris right about this time is going to be wanting to fight, so he's idling his TC to be getting bodkin arrow. He doesn't have it.
No, he's getting wheelbarrow.
Getting wheelbarrow. Okay, well he's idling his TC for something, so it's half right. Getting wheelbarrow. He has 2 Mangonels, and he is going to find this wood line, and he'll find the watchtower, and that will definitely be the death of the watchtower if there's nothing to stop these Mangonels, I think. But 1 Mangonel alone, yeah, will go down eventually, especially if it doesn't fire.
He's bringing out a vill though. One villager as a repairing vill, so that'll be good to take these down. But Siege Workshop coming up now from Yellow, that'll probably get down. And then he's got the crossbows in the back. I don't think he can fight against these Mangonels right now.
Yeah, the Celt Mangonels fire so quickly, and even though he does have bodkin arrow, it's going to be really hard, and that watchtower is just going to melt. Oh, he's lost 3 crossbows as well. He's got the hill bonus too,
and he's losing crossbows. My goodness.
He really needs... I would have preferred to... I mean, maybe a Mangonel is his only choice, but maybe try and get a knight or 2 out there to pick off
Yellow,
Mangonels.
Don't get trapped over there. Please, Yellow, don't get trapped.
Oh, this is going to be bad for these crossbows. I mean, they don't even have the hill, and with the Celt Mangonels, gotta run. His villagers are running. He's gonna try and focus down these mangonels. He does have his own mangonel there, but oh, he's lost it. This is not good. This
Good
is
micro
not
from
good.
Chris there on that
Yeah.
mangonel. He took 4 damage from that because he had the hill bonus and it was... The shot kind of missed him. Also taking down the siege workshop, which is a smart move, I think. That was
Yeah,
a big
yellow
investment for
yellow
yellow.
doesn't have any gold at this point. No gold whatsoever. It's all up on the hill. So the ranges will go down, the TCs will probably go down as well, and now Chris is looking to be really wise for doing what he's done. And
And second TC coming up for him, finally.
for a second there, I thought
On
he was
that
going to
wood
pull a
line.
Richard. I thought he was going to run it. I thought he was going to kill his own crossbows. But
Only Richard
yellow,
can pull a Richard,
yellow.
like, come on.
That is not the best place to put your TC. Don't try that again. Gonna try. Oh, but look at the crossbows from Chris. Oh, there's so many villagers here, and this is probably near the end for yellow. I mean, oh, there's the GG.
Oh my goodness.
Man, dude.
It
Chris.
seemed like Chris didn't he played it smart there, but it seemed like yellow was more of his own undoing than
Yeah.
Chris was that game.
Had he lamed, he would have been in a better position. Chris wouldn't
Yeah,
have,
but he ran right to the
potentially.
boar and then
Yeah.
he went up with 19 vills. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Seems a
it
bit weird.
was.
Like if you're gonna go up that, make sure your opponent isn't walling, right?
It wasn't pretty. It was not pretty.
Yeah.
It was the definition of ugly, is what it was. All right. So now 2-0 for Chris. Yellow needs to turn this around here. Yellow needs to mix it up. Hasn't been good.